Hello. I think I'm live. I decided to go live a couple minutes early just because I tried to do a dinner recipe and it was questionable, so I'm hungry. Let me try and find all of my doodads here so I can see everybody and also do the chat. Whoop. Okay. All right. Nope, that's not going to work. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm so smart. Oh, I'm figuring things out. Look at me with my technologies. Oh, sometimes, y'all, this brain just makes me so happy. So how is everybody? Happy weekend. Sunday? Yes. We had the most beautiful Sunday today. It was like one of those magical Sundays where like I got a lot of stuff done and I had a lot of energy and yeah, it's just good. I got a nap in. Hi guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi. So yeah, it was just like a delicious Sunday. Like, I don't know, Sunday is my favorite day of the week. I don't know why. Oh, thank you so much, Candace. It's probably the highlighter. Just kidding, I'm not wearing any. Oh, thank you guys. I'm trying some new makeup on, so maybe that's my secret. Oh, never. I don't know, like right now it just looks like I ate a bunch of cheeseburgers. It doesn't really look like a pregnant belly. I haven't owned my belly yet, but as soon as I feel like I'm popping and it's like very clear that I'm pregnant, then I think I'll do a belly reveal. But right now, I don't know. It just makes me feel like you can't fit in your pants, girl. Oh, good. Oh, I do not miss writing papers, like in the least. Not in the least. But yeah, what was I? My brain isn't working lately, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I decided to do a recipe video that I just made up in my brain right before I filmed this or got on here, and so I was like rushing around the kitchen trying to make it in time, and it was a half fail, half success. So that may make it to YouTube. I'm not sure, but I need to perfect it a little bit. But yeah, so I'm excited to be back on Muffin Chat. I keep picking Muffin Chat nights when there's like special events. Like I think the last one I did was at Super Bowl or something. And then today there's like the people that make movies. That one. I don't know, y'all. So yeah, I'm really good at picking good time. Yep, and we're going to talk about freestyle in just a second. If you guys are new to this chat or you don't know or follow my channel, I'm currently pregnant, but I am doing Weight Watchers to try and keep my weight at the Oscars, that's it. I'm trying to keep my weight at a healthy level because I was not at goal when I got pregnant. So far with my pregnancy, I've gained 5 pounds, which isn't too bad. And so yeah, so me and my husband were talking about a game plan earlier about when the baby comes, how he's going to help me get to the gym and stuff. So that's really good. So I'm feeling a little more positive about it. Oh, thank you so much. Canada. Yes. I've always wanted to go to Canada. It's on my bucket list. It might take me a little bit longer now that a nugget is on the way, but it's on my bucket list. So I'm going to jump into some questions from the Facebook group for topic suggestions this week. And if you guys want to share your weigh-ins, you guys can go ahead and do that in the chat. And then I'll do like a run through after I do my discussion portion. Hi. So yeah, so I got just a few, but they're like lengthy questions. So I'm going to try and keep it good. All right. So the first question was from Emily, and she says, why are so many people gaining / struggling or going up and down with freestyle? I get it, y'all. I think a lot of people are, it's weird because like a lot of people are struggling with freestyle and then a lot of people are like, this is great and it's changed my life. And obviously the program works because they would not have rolled it out if it didn't. Unfortunately, I can't answer for everyone because I'm one, not actively trying to lose weight right now. And two, you know, everybody's body is different and everyone reacts to diets differently. But I know that I've heard a lot of people say, and I don't want to be negative, but I feel like I've heard more people say that they're struggling than they are having success. Oh, thank you. I would say it's glow, but it's just a new foundation. So here's the reasons that I think you could be struggling. But again, I don't know because it's all sort of personal preference. But I think when they rolled out a 0 Smartpoint food idea, that if you are a person who struggles with food and like overeating and that sort of thing, you may struggle with portion control because you're automatically going to want to eat as much as you can of those 0 Smart Point foods. But you got to remember that, 0 Smart Points does not mean 0 calories. So you're going to have to reel it in a little bit, maybe try cutting back on portion control on some of the 0 Smart Point foods. Also, when I was doing Freestyle to lose weight, I found myself eating a lot of 0 Smart Point foods so that I could eat more of the not so good for you foods. So like I would be spending my points on not quality food and then just satiating myself with 0 Smart Point foods. Yeah, well, see, the good thing is at least shrimp is low calorie. But actually it's all low calorie, but I could easily overdo it on like corn. I could overdo it on beans. Yeah, I can eat a lot of eggs, y'all. I started, I think way back when, I was doing like 3 or 4 egg breakfasts and I was like, I don't even need this many eggs to be full. I'm just doing it because it's 0 points, So you really sort of got to start taking a look at your portion control. So that's 1. 2, I think a lot of people, and I'm not trying to generalize, but some people, when they start the Freestyle program and they do it for a week or 2 and they're like, oh, this is not working. This is terrible. And then they fall off, the tracking wagon, and then they kind of throw up their hands and say, well, this isn't working. It takes a month for you to like regulate your body to any new program. So I would not want to give like oh, this isn't working. Unless I'd done it for exactly 30 days, like a whole month. Like give your body a chance to have those up and downs, to see like what your loss was for the whole month as a whole and not just a couple of weeks. Also, you got to keep in mind that if you are doing this and you're like, okay, I'm going to give this a 30-day go, like I'm going to give it a solid go, and then you fall off for like a weekend or like you have a binge day, then you got to start those 30 days over. Like your body doesn't, it doesn't forgive you as quickly as you forgive yourself. So I think a lot of people might be struggling with the fact that they haven't really given it enough time to work. So I would definitely first start with portion control, and then 2, give it a solid 30 days. And I mean a 30 straight days. Hi from Texas. Well, I'm from Georgia, but hi in Texas. Thank you so much. But yeah, so so portion control, sorry, baby brain, y'all. Portion control. And then, also, really give it a good effort. I see a lot of people who are like, oh, I've been doing this for a week and it hasn't done anything for me. I'm going to do something else. Or, oh, I've done that other thing for another week and it hasn't done anything. So now I'm going to go back to Freestyle. Like you've got to give it a solid go before you can say it does or does not work. Yeah, see, I think, and that's another thing, is I think when you go from Smartpoints, Karen, you need to get on here. When you go from Smartpoints to Freestyle, your body is like, whoa, 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 just because it's something new. There's a learning curve for you as well as your body. So, you just really need to give yourself some time to get all that going. Hi, from Georgia, in Georgia. Yeah, well, what's bad is I had baby brain before I got pregnant, so now it's just like compounded. Yeah, I think if you're struggling, there's lots of like teas and stuff that you can do. If you're having constipation, you might be eating too much beans, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I have a disorder that makes that not a problem for me. Yeah, see, so a lot of people have success with Freestyle, but I think, first of all, when something is new, so like when it first rolled out, everyone was like, no, this is terrible. And, sometimes that takes a little bit to get your mind off of the fact that it's new and that you don't want to learn something new. I feel like Freestyle's with. Oh, okay, that could be true. Ginger said that she feels like it's less successful for women who are in premenopausal time of life, and that could be very true. I know that when you reach a certain age, just in general, your metabolism is hard. It's just harder to jumpstart. And so this plan might not work for everyone. Yeah, eating out is bad too. Well, not bad. You can totally work it into your plan. I'm just saying, I think that the new plan made it harder for eating out, because if you've only got, like when I was doing it hardcore, I only had 23 points a day. So like 23 points, I could easily blow through that in one meal. But there is a way that you can turn, if Freestyle isn't working for you. Okay, so let's say you've been at a plateau, you've been really honestly honest with yourself and given it 100% go. It's been 30 days, it's been 3 months, and you are just at the same weight, and you haven't slipped up, you haven't had any bumps in the road that could affect Freestyle, there is a way to switch your app back to Smartpoints. You might have to Google it. Somebody posted it in the Facebook group, so I will try and put it in the description bar of this video once it goes live. So you can go back to Smartpoints if that was working for you, and know that on Smartpoints, the lowest that your points for the day would go is 30. So I kind of feel like if you're staying within the 30-point range and you're not blowing through your weeklies, you should be having success. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to back up so I can see. Yeah, see, not eating McDonald's 3 times a day does help. And that's another thing is like adding the 0 Smart Point foods into your lifestyle. That's going to help you in the long run anyway, because they are in general better for you foods. They are foods that are going to keep you fuller. They are foods that are like high protein. So once you get over that bump, I think once you have these things in your diet and you're building your meals around 0 Smart Point foods and really trying to work the program, you could have like a huge success. You just don't know. All right, let's see. Double tracking. Yes, and that's another thing is a lot of people might not be eating enough. Thank you, Kayla. Might not be eating enough food. So try double tracking. Try doing MyFitnessPal as well as the Weight Watchers app and make sure that you're eating enough, because your body will also go into hold mode. If you aren't eating enough calories and you're like working out and you're burning all this stuff, your body will hold on to that fat store. So if you're doing everything right and you're still holding on, try and double track for a couple of days and see what your calorie intake is. And then you might have to adjust your points that way. Because again, you know, your body is different than anyone else's and you have to do what works best for your body. Yeah, people are resistant to change and I think it will take time. Yeah, and that's kind of why I thought Freestyle would be a great idea, because I feel like when I did Simply Filling, and this actually goes into a question that's also in the group, when I was doing Simply Filling, I felt like it taught me my hunger cues, and it taught me what foods really made me full, and it just taught me to eat cleaner. And I feel like since they've sort of taken Freestyle and it's mixed in with Simply Filling, I think that it could be a great success for people if they, sorry. I think it'll be a great success for people if they can marry those two programs together in a way. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. And up in your protein and veggies. That's good. I mean, that's always good. Can't go wrong with protein and veggies. Let's see. I've lost 31. Hold on. Yeah. I'm kind of the same way. It doesn't actually change my. Yeah, it doesn't take the whole app and like suddenly it's Smartpoints, but you can sort of gauge your old Smartpoints plan. Sorry, y'all, I'm so behind. Yeah, you need to join the Facebook group. There's lots of stuff in there. We do lots of chatty chats and all that kind of stuff. All right, so I think I'm caught up. So that's sort of my opinion on Freestyle. Again, I don't know why it wouldn't be working for one individual. I just know what I would be trying if it wasn't working for me. And since I'm not currently doing Freestyle to lose weight, I can't tell if it's working for me. I know that when I was doing it, I was frustrated that the weight loss was slow, but I was also pregnant and didn't know it. So that could have affected it. So, yeah. So did I cover all that? I don't know. Let's say some more. Drinking game. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Alicia wants to know, you're 3 months into Freestyle. With all that you've experienced, how do you rate the Smartpoints program against the Simply Filling program against Freestyle on 1 to 10? Okay, so I really loved Smartpoints. Like, I don't know why, like if it wasn't broke, I don't know why they fixed it, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure they have reasons that I don't understand because I'm not Weight Watchers, headquarters, but I'm going to write them a strongly worded letter and say, if it's not broken, don't fix it. But I loved Smartpoints because I felt like, it gave me the freedom to eat what I wanted within reason and then still lose weight. And you can still do that on Freestyle. It's just a little bit harder because your points are so low. Like 23 points is just not that many if you're not eating 0 Smart Point foods. So I give Freestyle, right now I give it a 6. Because I haven't done it enough to really say that it doesn't work for me. So 6 for Freestyle. For Smartpoints, solid 10. It was great. I loved having my 30 points a day, and then I had like weeklies, and I still lost weight. The Facebook group is the Motivated Muffins. And if you go to any of my vlogs, it's linked in the down bar, and you can just click on it and then request to join. And then Simply Filling, 20 stars. I love Simply Filling. I think I might even be switching it off of Freestyle. I'll still include the points in my videos, but going back to Simply Filling, because I feel like the foods list is just so clean, and they really doing Simply Filling for like 6 months showed me so much about like why I eat certain things at certain times, and it changed my taste buds to where I wasn't really craving sweets anymore. Pregnancy has broken that. But it just really changed my whole outlook on food, and you didn't have to track anything. Now, I still stuck to portion control because you can't just go ham on some brown rice and potatoes and expect to lose weight. Hi, Tiffany! But yeah, so Simply Filling just really worked for me. So I love Simply Filling. I think that is definitely something I'm going to use after my baby comes and I'm breastfeeding, because that is not the time to cut your calories. So yeah, so if you have not tried Simply Filling, please do. Give it again. I did a 30-day challenge. It rocked my world. It changed my whole life. So maybe if you're not having success with Freestyle, give Simply Filling a try. Again, in all of the down bars of my vlogs. I know I have crazy facial expressions. What's that word? Down bar. Yeah, in all of the down bars of my vlogs, there is a Simply Filling foods list as well. I think I might have listed the go-to Facebook group that I use for Simply Filling. If not, I will put it in there for you guys if you want to know. Are you guys being so nice to me? Oh, y'all are so sweet. How is everyone doing? Ooh, yeah, I just did a quiche with 2-ingredient dough. It was a half fail, half success. We shall see. But yeah, so Simply Filling, 8 thumbs up. I suggest everyone try it. Everyone give it 30 days. Just give it a go. It can change your life. Okay, so Barbara wants to know, she says, I'm a little confused when it comes to dry measurements and points. And she gives rice as an example. Yeah, and this is actually really confusing for me as well. What I personally do is I just count it dry, because that's the amount that you're definitely eating. So like in the app, I think 2 ounces of brown rice is 6 Smartpoints. And if you cook 2 ounces of dry pasta or dry rice and then you cook it, of course, it won't be the same ounces anymore because it's cooked, but that you're sticking to what the app says. So I just go by the dry weight. It's so hard to measure stuff when it's already cooked. Like popcorn is still like I don't understand popcorn. Even from like a calorie counting perspective, popcorn eludes me. Like, I don't know why it's so hard. But that's what I personally do. Let me know in the chat if you guys do something different. But yeah, so I just go by the app and I count it as dry. So I will just weigh it dry on my scale, and then I count it as it is when it is cooked. Yeah. Let's see. Betty wanted to know, she's having a hard time finding Simply Filling food items. Could you make a list of your favorites? That's actually a really good idea. I think I'm going to do a Simply Filling foods list video. So like my top 10 Simply Filling success foods or something like that. Because I have found a lot of good yummy stuff along the way with Simply Filling. I forgot what I was saying. Y'all, it's real. Like, I don't even know what's going on in my life right now. Simply Filling. Yes, foods. So that would probably be a really like a full video of information. So I'll do a whole separate video on that. But I will say that if you are doing Simply Filling, do not rely on the scanner. If you're at the grocery store and you're scanning an item that you think is on the Simply Filling foods list for them, and you're like, why is this scanning as points? There's all these weird little Simply Filling rules that you have to follow. So you have to actually physically type in the item into the search bar, or just do your best. And that's kind of what I did. Like if it was close enough, like if it said whole grain pasta, I ate whole grain pasta, you know, even if it's not what it said. So that's what I would do if you're at the grocery store and you're struggling with Simply Filling. I feel like when I first started it, I was like, it has to be perfect. It has to scan. Everything has to be great. And really just as long as you're getting as close as you can, like I would never throw something away that I bought that I thought was Simply Filling, I just counted it as Simply Filling. And then, you know, let's see, it did something. Yeah, I mean, with Freestyle, the corn has always been free on Simply Filling, which was great. I mean, I can eat more than one serving of corn, but honestly, like if I ate a whole can of corn, I would be real sorry about it. I mean, I'd probably still do it, but I would be sorry about it. But yeah, I would still count it as 0 on Freestyle, but I would stick to portion control. So like if the can says a half a cup is a portion, do that as a portion. And then maybe if you're struggling on the scale and you're eating a lot of corn, if you make a mental note, like if I eat more than one serving, I'm going to count it as points. Because your brain, I mean, your body, you know, knows that it's calories. It doesn't know that it's 0 points. Let's see. Boopity boo, boopity boo, boopity boo. Do you weigh potatoes before or after cooking? Now, potatoes I weigh after cooking because they're so heavy. Like if you weighed 5 ounces of raw potato, it would be like this much potato. So I weigh mine after. I don't know if that's correct, but that's what I do. So as soon as I cook them up in the air fryer or I roast them in the oven, I weigh them on the scale. And I do, I think it's 5 ounces. Or sometimes, y'all, I'm going to be real honest with y'all. When I was doing when I was doing Smartpoints, I didn't really weigh them anyway. Like I would get a medium potato and I would just count it as 5 points because in the app, a medium potato was 5 points. You know, do I suggest that everyone do that? No, but I only had 1 potato a day and I counted it as 5 points. So yeah, just viewer discretion advice. Yeah, corn has always been on the Simply Filling foods list. That's the thing is they added stuff to Freestyle that's always been Simply Filling. So I didn't feel like, you know, oh, I must do Freestyle because it's so different than Simply Filling. Oh, okay. So Jess says she measures them before cooking. I measure them after. I don't know. I don't know if that's right. But yeah, I mean, I measure them after. I get more potato and I still lost weight. So I'm going to say it's a win-win potato win. Let's see. Yeah, I'm iffy about the live help on the app. I'm glad that it's there, but if you have like an obscure question, I've had a lot of them be like, I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, well corn and okay, so corn on the cob, you got to think looks big because it's on a cob, but if you and I know this because I don't eat corn on the cob, I shred it off because I don't like that stuff in my teeth. But if you shred down an ear of corn, it's about 1/4 of a cup. So like if you ate 3 ears of corn, that's probably like a cup of corn. So still, that's not like so much, you know. So even though the corn has been 0 points now, I still don't eat as much. So that would. Yeah, and that's kind of good though. I mean, because then you can't overdo it on corn. Corn on the cob. Yeah, I can't wait for summer corn, y'all. Summer garden season. We're not going to have as big of a garden this year because I'm going to be pregnant and I'm going to be really pregnant and I can't help my husband out there. But I look so forward to like garden tomato sandwiches and cucumbers on toast and homemade pickles. I love me some summertime veggies. Let's see. Sorry, guys, I'm catching up. Emailed. Yeah, so I mean, I didn't even think to weigh it before cooking. That never even occurred to me, y'all. That's how potatoey I am. But yeah, I've always weighed them after cooking. Except for when they're frozen, I might have weighed them before. I don't know. Y'all, it's hard. But here, look at it this way. If you are making an active effort to weigh your potatoes before or after, or any grain, if you're making an active effort to portion control something, the amount of calories that you might go over if you are incorrect is insignificant. As long as you are making that effort and you are making a step to do better and really focus on a portion size, you're going to do great. So I wouldn't stress too much about is it before, is it after? As long as you are weighing it out and you're trying your best to get to a portion size, the calories would be inconsequential. Let's see. Yeah, no, now I'm gonna have to have corn for dinner, y'all. Yeah, that what is it? Steamed eggs? Is that what it's called, Celia? No, it's not steamed. Is it boiled? They're in like broth. They are like light, airy, heavenly egg pillows. They're so delicious. I actually, when I was visiting Celia, bought the little bowl so that I can make my own eggs. And I'm going to have to, like, if you haven't had a video on it, girl, you're going to have to give me a tutorial because I'm going to have to make some. Let's see. Steamed eggs. That's it. Egg pillows. I'm going with egg pillows, y'all. I'm going to say egg pillows for life. So yeah, potatoes, grains, you know, as long as you're trying to weigh it out, I think you're doing your best. You're pretty close. And that's what I tell my friends. I have had quite a few friends join Weight Watchers. You know, we'll be at restaurants and they're like really stressing out over the menu. And I'm like, look, as long as you're making a better choice than you would before, you are succeeding. Like, so if you choose grilled chicken over a cheeseburger, 2 thumbs up. You know, does it have a little oil in it? Maybe. Could it technically not be simply filling? Maybe. But you're making a better choice. And I think a lot of people get wrapped up in perfection and, you know, is this exactly right? Is this to the gram? You know, and it's really not going to make that big a difference as long as you're making the better choice, you know? Let's see. I'm running out of breath. I've been having some weird dreams, y'all. Let's see. I love black bean veggie burgers. I love veggie burgers in general, but black bean ones are so good. Let's see. What was I saying? Oh, I've been having some weird dreams. Is that what I was saying? I don't even remember, y'all. No. Oh yeah, I would definitely dream about an egg pillow as well. So do you guys have any more questions for the chat this week, or any successes that you had this week or struggles that you want to talk about? This week I have been struggling with Girl Scout cookies. We went to Babies R Us yesterday. We went to Babies R Us because they're going out of business and they were supposed to have this huge sale and like everything was already gone and like nothing was really on sale. But they had Girl Scouts outside and we got more Girl Scout cookies. Y'all, the pregnancy struggle with trying to stay on plan is so hard because like part of me is like, Shri, you're only going to get to do this once. You should enjoy some delicious grub. And then the other part of me is like, Shri, you worked so hard to lose all that weight. Don't go crazy. And then it's hard, y'all. And then those little Girl Scouts, I was a Girl Scout, so it's hard for me to tell them no. I'm like, I used to stand out in the sun and like smile at people all day. Although when I was a Girl Scout, we had to go door to door. I don't think they do that anymore, but I had to go up and down my, and I didn't live in a neighborhood, so we had to like drive to a neighborhood so I could go hawk my cookies. Let's see. Karen, I am so, okay, let's just all give Karen a little shout out. She is killing this program. And I mean like with like pitchforks. She has lost 40 pounds in 3 months. She is active. She is such an inspiration on Instagram. If you guys do not follow her, go search her. Karen, she's here in the chat. I'm going to say your last name wrong. Guevara, maybe. But she just has amazing content and she just started a YouTube channel as well, or restarted it. But she's just been killing this program every day when I'm like, man, okay, so this is going to sound weird, but I try to stay off of my Weight Watchers Instagram because I'm jealous of people who are working, like who are able to lose weight right now. I know that sounds weird, but like, I'm like, I want to be working really hard and like succeeding. And I'm sitting here eating Girl Scout cookies, you know? But I follow her Instagram story. And every time I go and watch her Instagram story, I'm like, yes, girl, I want to be doing this too. You are killing it. So 16 billion thumbs up to Karen. She is an amazing person. And she's looking amazing. I'm just so stinking proud of you. Oh no, they were dressed as cookies. See, that's how they get you. The Girl Scout, the s'more ones, we bought those yesterday. Don't buy them. They're amazing. Yeah. Karen is killing it, y'all. Yeah, her Instagram stories are just amazing. What was I gonna say? It's probably more Karen love. Karen is goals. Yeah, it's left me. Oh, I was talking about being jealous, because I can't, like, I'm trying to eat better than I would normally, but I'm still not able to lose weight, you know? So I'm just like, I'm so jealous of all of you delicious Weight Watchers girls who are just doing so great. And I'm just so proud of you. And I want to be doing it too. And it's just really, it's a hard feeling to, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird because I'm like, yes, I'm eating things that I'm not supposed to eat. But then I'm also like, man, I wish I was doing things, you know. I just choked on my own breath. Oh, thank you, Karen. Gosh. Pregnancy choking. Let's see. I know, and Karen's food, when she posted on Instagram, it looks like some chef came in and like, I'm surprised she doesn't like put her avocados into like flowers or something. Her food looks so good. And she's doing Whole30, which, I mean, willpower. That's one diet that I have not tried is Whole30, but that's because, I don't know. You got to be strong. And I mean, Karen's a rock star. Oh, thank you. And I keep telling myself, I'm like, it's okay. And like, again, I said I was talking to my husband before chat, and I was just like, you know, like, I do not let me slack off as soon as this baby comes, because, you know, I want to get right back in it. And he's like, it's going to be fine. He's like, just, you know, be kind to yourself. We've got like 5 more months. Let's just get through it. And he's like, and we'll work it out. We'll work it out together. And so I know that as soon as I have this baby, you know, I'll be right back in it. Yeah, Karen does have an Instagram channel. No, a YouTube channel. Oh, my unicorn mug. I got this on my beauty channel. One of my little YouTube friends sent me this, and it's really hard to drink out of because this wants to like go right up your nose, and it's just not very comfortable. So I put some of my makeup brushes in it. But yeah, I love this mug, and I was like, I can't drink coffee out of it, but it needs to be somewhere. This is a Celia mug is what this is. My background's a mess, y'all. This is the guest room. This is going to be the baby's room, and we've got so much to do to this house. It's just ridiculous. Blah, 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 blah. You know, but Whole30, I mean, Karen makes it look easy, and I think if you're going to do Whole30 now is a good time to try it because so many people on the YouTubes are doing it. And you can have so much like inspiration and like people that can help you out with that. Yeah, willpower is not, I was really good at willpower like a couple months ago. And then now I'm just blaming everything on this kid. I'm just like, y'all, last night, right, just hold on to your hats. So last night, it is 12:30 at night. I'm watching the Vampire Diaries, and I get this overwhelming craving. And I mean, like, I can't describe it. Like, I've craved things before, but this was like mouth-watering. And all I wanted was a Steak and Shake cheeseburger with French fries. That's all I wanted. And I was like, and it has to be Steak and Shake, which is random because I haven't eaten at a Steak and Shake, I don't know, in like 5 years. Like, and I wanted it so bad that I actually looked up the closest one that was 24 hours. And I was like, I want a cheeseburger and fries. This baby desires a cheeseburger and fries. And I was like teasing my husband. I was like, maybe you should go and get me one. He's like, I will if you want me to. I reeled it in. I went and got an avocado, and I ate one portion of tortilla chips with half an avocado. It satisfied my craving, but I've never wanted something so bad in my life. If we didn't live in the middle of nowhere, it might have been on. Like, and it came over me so suddenly, and I was like, why? Of all the delicious burgers out there that I could have, Steak and Shake is what I haven't even eaten there in like 150 years. Live, laugh, coffee. So if you're if you're thinking about starting a channel, just start with like what I eat in a day. Those are the most informative videos for people on Weight Watchers, and that's actually where we started. Is we just did what I eat in a day videos. We did, I think, 2 each a week or something like that. So just wake up one morning, give a brief intro. Hi, this is my name. I'm on this program. This is how many points I have. This is what I'm eating today, and boop, you got a whole YouTube channel. And I watch those. I love what I eat in a day videos, especially vegan ones. I'm doing mostly what I eat in a day for now for a topic to keep me animal. Yeah, what I eat in a day is the easiest one. I think. Sorry, okay, I'm catching up. Yeah, okay, there we go. Whew, all right. So you can do a channel with just a yeah, I film all of my videos on my cell phone. You can get like nicer cameras and they probably will be better quality, but I don't feel like sitting on my laptop for hours editing. Like editing is my least favorite part. When I did my beauty channel, I hated editing. It's not my fave. So doing it on my phone is just super easy because I'm just like cut out, cut out. You can add a little bit of music. You can put a little intro in. Like it's just so much easier to do it on your phone, at least for me. If your workplace doesn't allow you to do it, what you could do is do an intro in the morning, like show your breakfast or what you're bringing to work, do a little intro in the morning, and then just take pictures, still shots of what your food is, or just a little brief video on your desk, and then just, you know, talk over it and tell people what it is. Hi! Let's see. Just creating. Yes. Celia and I used to have a channel together. That's where we started. And now she's not doing YouTube now, right? She's not doing YouTube right now. But yeah, there used to be two of us. Now I am mini single muffin. Mono muffin? One? I don't know. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really excited. Every time I see a picture of this nugget when we go to the doctor, I'm like, I can't believe it's in there. Sorry, I'm catching up. So for driving while vlogging, one, I only talk on my street. So like once I get out into like the real world, I don't vlog for safety, but I just bought a dash phone holder and then I just put my phone in there and just talk to you guys in my car. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you know, vlogging is not for everyone. You got to be strong and you got to want to have time to edit, and you got to know that some people are going to come up in your channel being negative Nancy's. Yeah, I'm a muffin and a mini muffin. Oh, you can't show your face on YouTube. Oh, I see. Yeah, what's funny is this channel. Hi, Cheryl. It's okay if you're late. This channel, I haven't really told very many people that know me in real life about. I think only my mom and my husband and like my close friends know about it. Yeah, I don't know why that is. It's weird. I am totally open to the internet, but like people who know me in real life, I'm like, nah. Let's see. How do you guys handle when plans change? It throws me on. That's a tough one. So let's see. I'm trying to think of like an example of when plans change. So let's say you've already pre-planned your whole day and halfway through the day, you've already had breakfast and someone says, hey, let's go get dinner. What I would do is one, if you pre-tracked everything, let's see, sorry. Sorry. So then what I would do is go straight to the website of whatever restaurant or have them tell you what restaurant is so that you can go ahead and pre-plan that menu and try and get ahead of the game a little bit. And then if you go into your weeklies, that's kind of what they're for. Your weeklies are for whoopses and like unexpected meal plans and that kind of thing. So that's always good that you have that to sort of fall back on. Let's see. I pre-track a day ahead and I have trouble sticking with eating what I have pre-tracked. How do you do this? Okay, so I don't pre-track at all. I've really tried to be a planner of food and tracking, but my desires for flavors and foods change daily. So what I do is I don't track. If I'm pre-tracking, I do it in the morning. So I'm like, okay, what do I have on hand? What sounds good to me today? You know, what do I want to work in dessert-wise? And then in the morning while I'm having my coffee, I will pre-track that day. Because if I try to plan, like if I try to do a meal plan and I'm like, on Tuesday, we're going to have this. By Tuesday, I'm like, I don't want that. That's like the last thing I want. So So I would say if it's not working for you to pre-track, then don't do it. Like you're just going to waste your time and get frustrated with yourself. So I plan the day of, and then that way I'm more likely to stick to it. That's right. Weeklies are for oopsies. Yeah, I'm in the exact same way, Carol. Like if I pre-plan, it's like I'm setting my brain up to go, remember how you don't want that? We should eat something else. And I never, ever, ever get to do it. So I kind of take like a little Zen morning time, like back when I was super tracking, and I would intro with you guys, and then I would finish my coffee and just plan my day. And like, am I going to be out of the house? Am I going to need a snack? Am I going to want to go through a drive-through? What am I having for dinner? You know, and that kind of thing. So that way you're still pre-tracking, but you can do it on a day-to-day basis. Have you checked the Weight Watchers about following the plan while on Weight Watchers? You mean while pregnant? Or what? Or what plan? I'm sorry. Maybe you're talking to somebody else. Let's see. I just make this. Anyone having? I want to watch the Oscars, but I don't think we get that channel. We canceled all of our basic cable because I was like, this is a waste of our brain space, and now everything keeps coming on that I want to watch. Yes, Carrie, that's great. Yeah, a long time ago when I was doing Simply Filling, I would meal prep, and I wouldn't meal prep as in this is the meal I'm going to eat. I would meal prep elements so that I could throw a meal together easily. So like I would make rice, big batch of rice. I would make big batch of roasted vegetables. I would cut up, raw veggies for dips. I would make some tuna salad. Like I would have things ready and at the go so that if I'm like, oh, I'm hungry, I didn't track anything, what should I do? I can just open my fridge and go, oh, look, I've got like 6 things that I could combine to make something delicious for whatever I'm in the mood for. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't check with the Weight Watchers app, but I did Google a lot of information. And again, see, that's another struggle that I'm having with being pregnant is there's no guideline. So for a while there, I had changed the app to breastfeeding because you get more points. And I know that you're supposed to get more calories when you're pregnant because you're making life. But then I felt like that was too many points and I was easily going over them. So now I'm back to maintenance. So now I've changed my app back to maintenance. And the way that I look at it is since I'm not at goal weight, I'm not anywhere near it, as long as I'm eating my enough calories for a normal human to function, and probably one extra snack because your girl needs some Girl Scout cookies, and I'm probably doing okay. And as long as the scale isn't going down like drastically, I think I'm fine. I think I have enough. I think I have enough fluff to support the baby. But Weight Watchers does not suggest that you do it while pregnant, and I'm pretty sure they kick you out. Like if you go to Weight Watchers meetings and then once you start to show, they won't let you come to meetings anymore. And then that's probably more of a liability thing because they used to allow you to do Weight Watchers when pregnant, which I wish they still did. But liability wise, like if you have a problem with your pregnancy or you're using Weight Watchers to like starve yourself while you're pregnant, you can sue them. So I know that it's for a good reason. I just wish that I could do it. Let's see. I know Jess has been so sick, y'all. She's got the flu. I have avoided the flu for years, knock on wood. Even when my husband got it, I was able to keep it away from me. Let's see. But yeah, the flu is no joke. I would just take care of yourself, girl. Okay, wait, I missed something. Your cheeks are blushy today. I would say that but it's probably just my blush. I'm guessing this makeup is a win. This is my Burt's Bees makeup that I bought last week. I'm thinking it's a win. Let's see. Yeah, see, I'm afraid to ask them because I don't want them to cancel my account. So I'm not gonna put my foot in my mouth. And honestly, like I'm loosely tracking, y'all. I'm not really like, oh, if I don't, track this, I can't eat it. I'm not doing that at all. I'm just kind of like, this is what I'm in the mood for. This is good for baby. And then in the videos, I tell you guys how many points it is just for your information, but I'm not super tracking. Let's see. Super tracking? Is that a word? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. How do you like your coffee ninja? I'm looking to find. The coffee ninja has changed my coffee life. Me and my husband do not like the same brew of coffee. And yeah, super tracking is what you do when you're really trying to lose weight. Sort of tracking is what you do when you're me. But yeah, we got, my husband likes a really dark roast, which I don't mind. I love really dark roast, but I can't drink it without sugar, like sugar and milk, or it just doesn't taste good. So I like a lighter brew when I'm trying to be more calorie friendly. And the Ninja, like I can make a pot of coffee for him that's dark and then just move it and put my cup in and make my little light 1 cup. You can do travel size. The coffee tastes great. There's no like, what did you do different to the coffee, Cherie? Because you tried to figure out how to do it with this other machine. Like it's just changed our coffee life. Would you do a mini review of the makeup in a vlog? Yeah. I'm loving it. I tried it, was it yesterday? Yeah, that's going to be my new cover band for an 80s cover band. Super Tracker! But yeah, I can do a little mini review in my Monday vlog. But I tried it yesterday, I think, and I didn't like it because I applied it with my hands and it like settled real weird in my face. But today I used a beauty blender and that's the ticket. Oh, my nose is itchy. And there's a couple of different Ninja coffee makers. I don't know which one we got. There's a couple of them, or maybe just 2. But we got the one that does the things. I can't remember what the difference is, but we got the one from Costco that was $120. That one. Let's see. That's right. And supposed to tracking is what you do. Yeah, that was death metal. It just comes out of me. Oh, goodness. What do you... okay, so when I was super tracking, my coffee in the morning was coffee, a pack of Truvia, and then fat-free milk. And then I would just use fat-free Ready Whip, or no, whipped cream on the top. And the whipped cream, first of all, it looks beautiful when it's in your cup. You're just like, a delightful cup of coffee. And then as soon as it like melts and gets into your coffee, it makes it creamier. So if you are struggling with coffee that is not creamy and delicious and you're using fat-free milk, definitely get the fat-free Ready Whip because it'll cream it right up. What kind of brush do you use? To put on foundation or... yeah, coffee is one of my things that I have to have taste good. Like I just have to, even though I can't drink the caffeinated stuff, like, to put on my foundation, I just dot it on my face like a bloop, bloop, bloop. And then I just use a beauty blender. This one's from NYX. It's dirty. But this one's from NYX and you just wet it and then boop, 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 like this. And then you just doop, 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 and then bloop, bloop. And then you take your loose powder or dry powder, and then I put that on to mattify it. Soup's easy. And then I pop on some blush. And I totally forgot to put on concealer today, so we're looking a little tired maybe. But yeah, so that's what I usually do. This is like my 5-minute face because I have no time. I used to do, I actually do bloop when I do it. I'm like bloop, 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 unless I'm listening to music and then I bloop to whatever I'm listening to. It goes on smoother if y'all bloop. I'm just letting you know that the bloop settles the goop. But this is my 5-minute face. Like I used to do makeup. Like I do eye looks to promote makeup companies, and I just don't have the energy anymore. And I had to quit them this last month because I'm so tired. Like this is as good as it gets. So I literally put on concealer, foundation, pat it in, powder, brow gel, mascara, lip gloss, boop. Like that's all I got time for. Yeah. And actually, I was actually thinking that once the baby comes, I might start doing a little more lifestyle stuff with the Weight Watchers stuff. So maybe on weekends, do like lifestyle videos, not like my full makeup tutorials with like the cat eye and like nothing crazy, but just, you know, stuff that's like mom life and wife life and that kind of stuff. Yes, I bloop, then I boop. So I might start doing like some little makeup-y stuff for fun on the weekend, if you guys are interested in that. The Ready Whip was 0 points up to 4 tablespoons, I believe. I can't remember because it's been a while since I bought it, but it was either 1 point or 0. Because I'm pretty sure you can get 3 tablespoons with 0. Which again, how do you measure that? I don't know. So I just go 0. Let's see. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, thank you. Let's see. I definitely think having a YouTube channel keeps me more on point, because on days that I'm not filming, I'm more likely to succumb to like, the baby needs ice cream. But when I'm filming, I'm like, no, you wanna help people, you know, make their best choices and give them good food ideas, and you know, and so it makes me eat better when I vlog. Let's see. You're about to be a mom. You're gonna. I'm gonna need all the concealer in 5 months. Like I'm just gonna need all the concealer, like just gallons of Kat Von D concealer. Like it's not even gonna be foundation. It's just gonna be. I have definitely blooped and then burped multiple times. But yes, yeah. So maybe just a couple, because I think also like I'm gonna be a new mom, and like you guys are amazing at giving me suggestions and like tips and finding things that I can't find. And so like I'm gonna have mom questions. And so I don't know, my husband has mentioned he doesn't want the baby on the YouTubes, but I don't know how it's gonna be. How are you gonna avoid it if he's like attached to me? So I don't know. So I just thought I'd do some like new mom trying to survive videos. Let's see. Yeah, so definitely filming keeps me motivated. And you can always like, you know, film for yourself, like make a YouTube channel and then keep all the videos private if you don't want to share that with the world yet. And then when you feel more comfortable, or if you find you do like it, you know, you can make those public. Oh yeah, I can just show like one little baby hand. He doesn't want me to tell y'all the name. Like we haven't picked one yet, but he's like, I don't think you should put our child's name on the internet. And I'm like, how am I going to talk to the kid when I'm not saying his name? Like, so I don't know. We got things to think about here. Let's see. Yes, that's true. I like that quote. That's what I keep trying to tell myself too, is I'm like, okay, Sheree, we put on some baby. That's fine. It's for a great cause. We want this nugget to be nice and juicy. But I'm nowhere near where I started. So even though I have, you know, even though I'm going in the opposite direction, it's for a good reason. And I'm nowhere near where I started. So, you know, you're not even, you're better than you were a month ago, you know? Let's see. I think my life is boring, y'all. I'm so surprised that other than I can talk a lot, like there's nothing going on. Like, you know, like I'm like, oh, I'm doing some dishes, eating some food, feeding some husbands, you know? Oh my God, Celia, that is the best idea. I'm going to get him like a little hat that like covers his face, but his eyes and mouth are open, and he can be like a fox or something. Y'all never see him. Okay, so I love the skinny syrups. They taste amazing, and I bought like 5 of them. I think I bought the Tirani ones, the ones they use at Starbucks, the fancy ones. And I loved them, but I cannot do lots of sugar-free. It messes my stomach up. And I don't know. So just go easy on the sugar-free stuff if you have any sort of stomach issues. Okay, so the collagen in the coffee, I love it because it doesn't do anything for weight loss. Like, that's not why I use it. I use it because I have lots of tummy issues, and collagen helps repair gut lining. And then it also does amazing things for your hair, skin, and nails. So I took it for more as a supplement, and your joints. And I have bad joints. So taking it, you know, for an extended amount of time can really help you as you get older. So that's why I put it in my coffee. But you know, I don't think it's not a must-have supplement. It's just if you want better hair, skin, and nails, a little bit of internal goodness, and eventually some happy joints. It's, you know, it's a win-win. Yeah, no, we're gonna have Karen, me and you, we're gonna have to talk to my husband. Let's see. No, that's what's funny is that I find that the people who don't enjoy my chat, like I've had a lot of, well, not a lot, but I've had quite a few comments where they're like, oh, the talking or the blabbering stops, at this amount of time. Those are the people I don't want on my channel anyway. Like, please keep it trucking. Like, I just, if you don't want to watch, don't watch. I don't make YouTube videos because I think everyone's going to want to watch them. And if they don't, that's just better for me because they're obviously not part of the crew. They're not my kindred spirits. So if my non-kindred spirits don't want to watch it, they can just go. So just be yourself. And like, this is how I am in real life. If we were talking at a Starbucks, this is what it would be, so just be yourself, and the people who you will attract, the people that are your kindred spirits. And then the ones that are negative, you can just block and delete. I'm real friendly with that block and delete. Let's see. Well, again, I think when they're too young, when it's like a baby, like I can't ask him for his consent. So, but I'm not gonna like put his social security number out there, but we'll see. I don't know. I mean, I feel like my vlog is my life, and obviously that's gonna be a big chunk of my life. So he's probably gonna have to be in there a little bit, maybe a foot. Maybe I'll do like a Kylie Jenner and just like my thumb and the baby hand. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know about it helping with brittle hair. It does help with hair growth. Since I've been taking collagen, I have to dye my roots way more often. But my ends are always still crunchy, but that's also because I dye it. So I don't know. Yeah, I'd say try vlogging. And if you don't like it, you can always delete your videos and channel. What's funny is I'm real outroverted. Is that the word? Outroverted? Online. Like online, I'm like ding da ding ding la la la. But in real life, I'm like, I'm making this awkward, aren't I? I mean, I can talk to anyone, but I'm super uncomfortable on the inside. Like I'm like in real life, I'm like, oh God, is this a conversation? Don't say anything crazy. Don't make them feel weird. Yeah, once you post a video to YouTube, you can delete it anytime. So it's not there forever. Now people can like record your video, but more than likely they're not going to do that. Yes, do it. Do it. I want to see, and then share your channel with us, and we'll give you, if you want to set it to private and you just want some feedback before you post it in real life, we can do that. That's right. They're not real muffinators. We don't need them in here if they're negative. Let's see. But yeah, I suggest giving it a try. I mean, the scariest thing I ever did was starting a makeup channel. And then the scariest thing I ever did was doing one that had to do with diet, because I just knew everybody in the internet was going to be like, you're terrible, you're hideous. I just knew that was what it was going to be, and it wasn't like that at all. So just, step out of your comfort zone. You never know. I do like the computer. Okay, sorry, I'm catching up. Yeah, I was like, really, Kylie? Can we just talk about her baby name? Can we just talk about it? Hi, Cora. Yeah, and that's the thing is like, your subscriber count, just keep pushing and being yourself, and more people will come that, as they find you. And when you're new, definitely use tags, like in the tag video. I don't tag my videos anymore because I felt like it was bringing people that weren't Weight Watchers, and I was like, I don't need you here. But tag your videos so the other Weight Watchers people can find your videos. But yeah, it's super fun. And if it's not fun anymore, don't do it. Because people can tell when you aren't into it. And when you're filming just because you have to, and it feels like a job, that's when you should take a break or not do it. I love it. So like, I'm already like, oh no. I keep choking on my own slob, y'all. How does that happen? I'm so uncoordinated. Yeah, I broke my toe and cut my leg, and then today I burned my thumb. This kid is trying to kill me. All right, so does anyone have any more questions or topic? We're definitely not going traditional. We're going unique. We have 2 that are in the front running. Bye, Carol. Thanks for stopping in. We have 2 that are in the front running, and they're definitely not traditional. Yeah, like we've already decided the middle name for sure. Like I had it before we even knew if it was a boy or a girl because I was like, this is it. But we're kind of in between 2 names, and I want to decide. Like I'm like, I want to decide. Things need to be like embroidered. I need to like initials need to be put on things. And my husband's like, we've got 5 months. We can wait. And I'm like, ow. So we have 2 that are front runners, and then we're always looking for better ones. Yeah, you can do the old Weight Watchers plan. That's another thing is I feel like there's always, what was it, Points Plus? Is that the one that was before Smartpoints? There's lots of people out there that are doing that. So again, you can still experiment with all sorts of different Weight Watchers programs, and there's still information on the internet so that you can do that if it's not, if Freestyle isn't working for you. But yeah, so we're still digging for baby names. It's hard. We had like 1,000 girl names. We're like, yeah, if this baby's a girl, we're like locked and loaded. Then of course it's a boy. No clue. But yeah, we're definitely going non-traditional. I want a name that I haven't heard in my personal life. And these 2 names I've heard of them because I Googled them on the internet, but I've never met anyone with these names. So that could be good and bad. Our kid could be made fun of, or he could have the awesomest name ever. Yeah, it's up in the air. All right, guys. Well, if there's no more questionies, then I'm probably going to pop off here because I did not get to eat dinner and I'm really hungry. I do like the name Harrison. That's really cute. How can I switch the Weight Watchers app to Smartpoints? Okay, so Jocelyn, there is a way to do it. And after this video goes live, I think it takes about 15 or 20 minutes. Definitely by tomorrow, I will copy the way that it was told to me that it can be done. You have to do it on a desktop. You can't do it from your phone if you're on the app. And then you still have to keep in mind that you're still going to have to sort of track in your brain a little bit because it's not completely simply filling. Freestyle. So again, it's just, I haven't done it myself, so I'm not sure if it completely works, but we shall see. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow for a vlog. And thanks for a great chat. It was wonderful. And I'm really bad at buys, so just going to push the button now. Here we go. See? Awkward. Making it awkward. Bye, guys. I'm still waving. I'm